Setting up for the play.
Oh, Vulcan, he's dead again for sure here. Flashes away, but the damage is going to follow after him. The Prowling projectile chases as well. Vulcan does manage to escape that one thanks to the flash. Top side now, it's Lyra coming up to help Huni. Whippo wants to get himself away from this one. TP's going to be coming in from both sides. Fnatic will arrive a little bit earlier, but it's Nemesis showing up only to find himself in a 1 versus 3. The gold is still relatively even between these squads. It's Clutch Gaming going after the Scuttle Crab and that early Ocean.
Rox is going to look to steal. Nemesis is also 6, so there's a chance we'd see a fight, even if Clutch is all here first.
Clutch is staying towards it, but Nemesis is going in. He drops down the Shroud, and Whippo will be the one to pop Vulcan. Over the wall goes Clutch Gaming to try to get themselves away. It's 1 dead on the side of Clutch. Cocoon's able to find its mark onto Broxa. Sonic Wave shot out, but will not hit anyone here. Huni also making his way down into this skirmish now. Reckless also walking up from the bottom side. It's Fnatic in the pit. They have the man advantage. It's 5v4. Vulcan is alive. He's making his way down here, but he's not in range quite yet. Clutch Gaming, they're trying to make Fnatic consider the idea of the steal, trying to buy just a little bit more time. Nice CC coming down. Whippo going to be taking a little bit of damage there. Drake down to 1,000. Broxa looking to smite it. He's got the secure, but Whippo's going to be taken low. Lyra's taken lower. Damage coming through. Whippo going down. Fnatic are on the run.
Reckless no flash.
Gaming still looking to find the damage. Reckless looks to go in. There's nowhere else to go. He's going down. Huni takes the kill.
Such an awkward looking fight.
Strategy where Yi is attached to this guy literally. Well, you pick something that can roam, try to make something happen elsewhere on the map, but now it is going to be a 2 versus 2. Huni tries to get himself away with a rocket jump. Looks like he'll be still alive for now. Fnatic will continue trying to defend here. Cody Sun's made his way up into the top side now. Clutch Gaming have decided to bring the bottom lane into the top side for a serious push.
Not just the bot lane.
That
Look
control ward has to drop first. Whippo's going to continue taking just a little bit of damage. A chip here, a poke there. As Lyra continues to crawl through these brushes, making sure he's clearing out the vision as he goes. Lyra and Vulcan wanting to make some kind of a move here. Broxa looking to continue to try to defend his ally. A nice denial on the taunt, and Whippo is done. Clutch Gaming find themselves a kill. They'll find some plates. And gentlemen, we're just about 10 minutes into the game, and Clutch Gaming has everyone near the Rift Herald pit.
And I love how Clutch are playing this game right now. They recognize that they can't do a lot on the bot side of the map, so why not just use our double AD carries in the top lane to siege? Now Fnatic want to try and answer. The teleport's coming through. Shen ulti is up.
Fnatic ready to fight for this. Reckless and Hylissang after Cody's son. Cody's got the flash, but is there even a reason to use it? You are dead. Reckless brings down the sword of justice. Brox is stunned up into the wall. He's going down next. Clutch Gaming respond 1 for 1. Rift Herald at half HP, but Shelly has lost her patience.
It might have to do with the fact that Fnatic are all melee champions, as Whippo gets jumped on.
And that CC.
What is Whippo doing?
Herald fight's going to be huge.
Rift Herald early on for Clutch Gaming. Pretty much the most iconic play of the North American squad here. They'll take that one down for themselves. And that could very easily be first turret here too. This is the turret as well as he can. Nemesis hanging around mid, but won't find a lot. Cody's got to be very respectful of the dive power of this Fnatic bot lane duo.
Speaking of dives, you can see that the Shen, this time respecting the potential on the bot side. Clutch have secured so many plates this game, and Broxa now making his way up towards top, trying to zone the duo away from the town.
It's going to be 12 plates when if Huni kills this turret, and also first turret of the game.
Now, the thing you have to remember here is it's very tempting to try to dive Lucian Bard because they're both really squishy. They're both easy to kill, but Bard's
so hard to say.
Yeah, it's such a... Because when I look at the dive power of Fnatic and I think of things like an Akali in the late game and its ability to just insta-kill a lot of these squishy members, I think, yeah, okay. And, Hylissang getting caught out here.
Fade onto Hilly, CC coming through, and that cat is out of there. Colpita, he's done. Reckless gonna go down next. The damage is too much. A double kill for Lyra.
Well, we don't need to talk about the late game because Clutch Gaming are just dismantling Fnatic in the early. They are snowballing the lead that they built up, and their siege with the double AD carry is coming out fantastically. They've now accelerated their gold lead to over 4K, and Fnatic are running out of options.
Cody's son in some trouble, walked too far away from that turret, and Fnatic can punish and find something in return.
What we just saw there out of Nemesis and Bwipo is, I think, what Fnatic was hoping this game would be like. It would be Garen Yuumi teleporting around, Akali, Shen, all these side lane pushes, but Clutch has just outplayed them in most situations. They've played a fairly standard lane game.
Lyra, who is making a lot of those top lane plays work, and I feel like this game he was in the right place when the team needed him, and now both teams grouping up, looking poised for a potential fight.
Yeah, where do we go from here? Because Clutch will want to try and find initiations onto this very grouped up Fnatic, and if they can just burst out Reckless, that's a flash.
Reckless takes a lot of damage, keeps himself alive though. Nice tempered fade coming in, making sure Fnatic are not able to mount the counterattack. Down now onto Lyra. Bwipo going to be soaking some damage from Huni there, who's also going to be taken very low. And Broxa, he's got the shot. Health there, as Clutch Gaming have taken over the bottom side river, looking to secure the Mountain Drake for themselves. Vulcan wants to get the binding. So well done.
Shen.
But the follow-up damage isn't there, and it just baits Huni into a death. Fnatic have found the opportunity to strike. Nemesis will look for even more. Lyra's trying to get himself away, but Cody's son brings out the calling. Nemesis having to dash right back as the Cocoon will barely miss Broxa.
And lost in the chaos was Damonte's.
These kills overall, still no deaths on him. Zhonya's Hourglass completed on the Elise, along with the Repel, makes it very hard to actually kill this guy. Vulcan gonna take some damage there from Nemesis, as Clutch Gaming will again look to make some kind of a move. The Yuumi is going to get stasis up, but she's on top of the Garen, and Broxa again finds the counterattack. Fnatic are looking clean.
These Bard engages are just backfiring on Clutch over and over again. The Yuumi ultimate is basically the perfect counter engage for what Clutch is trying to do.
I hate to say it,
and the map pressure is all in the favor of Fnatic right now. Now they have tempo in both the top and the bottom lane, and they're looking to dive Damonte.
Damonte trying to keep himself alive in this one for a little bit. Finds a shockwave onto a couple of people. Bwipo taken down to half HP. Damonte's still alive for now, but he's not long for this world. Shut down for Broxa.
A big pick there for Fnatic as they look to take control over the top side of the map. Clutch looked so good, and now they're actually trading on the bot side. I like this from Huni. While his teleport is not up, at the very least, Clutch will be able to get a little bit more control back on the map.
You can just throw out a route that stops you from being able to capitalize on it.
And while all this has been happening, Bwipo looking like he could be in some danger. While all this has been happening, Nemesis has been sitting in a side lane. He now has a level advantage over Damonte. His items are good to go, and now he's looking for a flank.
Coming in to see if they can find this pincer attack onto Clutch Gaming. Vulcan wants to get away through the wall. Bwipo's going to be in some trouble. It's actually Clutch Gaming who have to be on the lookout. Bwipo's on a killing spree. Reckless just soaking up so much of this damage. Cody's son will finally take him down. Can Clutch Gaming do anything else with that kill? Lyra on the side trying to find the Cocoon. Has to get himself away now. Cody's son's going to be rooted up. And Fnatic have got the fight.
And the crowd erupts as the hometown heroes of Fnatic finally find themselves their first successful fight of the game. 4-for-1 goes in their favor, and it looks like that they're not going to be able to convert it into a Baron, but they will finally take down that mid-tier 1.
Fnatic really doesn't have
good. The clock moves forward. It may be half past Tanner time. We'll see if they can find some sort of a play onto Reckless. The answer is no. Broxa has to retreat, but the rampage goes over to Bwipo, who gets the kill onto Vulcan. Clutch Gaming are 4v5, and Fnatic are not afraid. Cody's son down to 1/4 HP, and the siege of mid lane continues.
Huni trying to clear that wave away, and Fnatic, just like a wall of beef, walks towards Clutch. Oh, Huni's dead, and this could potentially lead to much more for Fnatic. They're going to try and stop this, though.
Secure it. Broxa drops to half HP. He finds a Sonic Wave down onto Lyra, but Huni is taken out. Lyra stays alive for now, goes up into the Repel, gets away to the Honey Fruit to stay alive. Broxa's still going to look to find more. Will not get that Sonic Wave on a Vulcan, just barely. Damonte walking down through the top side of the jungle here. Won't find the opportunity to make his way onto anyone else. Reckless continuing to just beat the car.
Yeah, he's going to try and kill him. He's just going to zone Clutch away because, look, Fnatic have started off the Baron. I believe they have been spotted out by this control ward. This is relatively slow because Fnatic don't have any AD carry, so they're going to be forced to disengage.
No kick on Broxa, but there is ult on Hilly still.
Time to escape the incoming damage. Nice stun on the wall there on Reckless. Cody's son wants to escape. Tempered Fate finds its way onto Broxton to make sure he's not able to chase after Cody as well, but the flash still has to be used. Ignite committed there by Hillisang. So it's one summoner for one summoner, but you'd say the flash is almost always going to be more valuable.
And Fnatic is just continually running these plays through the Baron pit towards mid lane in hopes of catching someone out of position, burning a flash, and eventually getting a kill, because then they'd be able to take their big advantage. Until then, they're just going to chip away. And I think for Clutch Gaming's perspective, pushes them into a Fed Nemesis, that's when Fnatic converts. But Huni, there he goes again.
Reckless, he's not even phased by this. Nemesis in some trouble from Lyra off the side, but now Lyra's up into the rappel. He's going to be in some trouble once he lands back down. Stasis keeping him alive. Cody with some damage over the wall. Lyra's going to be kept alive. Now Soup Whippo into the middle of everybody. Now he's taking up the damage. Sword in inventory for the final item means no armor penetration still on this Tristana. You have to wonder how well that's going to work out. Clutch Gaming committing to this Elder Drake. They've got it down to about half HP, but they appear to have only leashed for Fnatic. Damonte gets himself away, but only for a moment. Nemesis going to be taken low now. Culling coming out from Cody's son. Nemesis at 200 HP. Both sides are away from the Elder, but Clutch Gaming has critical HP levels. Whippo looks to make the taunt happen onto Huni. Tempered Fate onto the Fnatic members in the pit. The kill onto Whippo.
Where's
Broxton
Huni?
looking to find some moves onto Cody's son. He's taken low. Rex is still finding more damage on the CG lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, Fnatic with the team fight win.
It was Nemesis in the back line who did so much work for Fnatic here. Absolutely zeroing down Damonte, pushing Cody's son out of the fight, and then just the persistence of this Fnatic.
From getting both of the super buffs at once. But it's so much easier said than done. Nemesis going in. Damonte whiffs the ulti, and that is surely the game. A double kill for Whippo, and Fnatic will move towards the Clutch Gaming base.
The dive bros of Whippo and Nemesis find the kills. They're diving for more. Can they find these kills? Surely they're looking to end the game.
Lyra goes up into the repel, but he can't do anything except buy a couple of seconds. Fnatic, they've got the minions, they've got the Elder buff, and they've got the Nexus in their sights.
Only two alive for Clutch Gaming. Fnatic didn't look pretty early, but they just continued to grind down Clutch Gaming. 22 kills, they're going for more.
Reckless going for the flash initiation. Broxa gets another one on Devoken this time. The Nexus turrets are melting, and it was shaky early, but Fnatic show what Europe can do, and they find their first win here in the group stage.
A very